So today's lesson is finding our target heart rate, and we learned that the way to find our target heart rate is to take our maximum heart rate, which would be 220 minus your age. You're going to then find your resting heart rate, which can be done, probably the best time to do it would be first thing in the morning when you get up. So you'll take your maximum heart rate minus your resting heart rate. You're going to take that number, you're going to times it by 0.65, you're going to times it by 0.80, and you're going to add it back into your resting heart rate, and that's going to find a zone which is known as your target heart rate zone, which somewhere in that zone would be the best, what the American Heart Association says would be the best level to be at during your times of exercise. So for somebody that's 17 or 18 years old, probably somewhere between 145 to 175 beats per minute. If you're an athlete, I have pulled up here, and we're going to do this down in the cardio room today and find out what you would feel like during times of exercise. So you're looking here at the Polar Sport Zone, excuse me. The level 1 is the very light exercise, which is used during times of recovery. It's going to help speed up your recovery. That would probably be about 50% or 60% of your maximum heart rate. So if you remember, if you took 220 and you minus your age, for most of you 17 or 18-year-olds, you're somewhere around 200. You're going to do about 50% of that, so that would be about 100 beats per minute, or your heart rate monitor would be showing about 100 to 110. Okay, so again, that's just used for recovery. Maybe you had a basketball game the night before, a football game, you're looking to recover. The second zone, and I'm going to scroll down to the next page here. The second zone is done for endurance training. Running in this zone features an easy aerobic run. Remember, that's using oxygen. Endurance training is an essential part of every runner's training program. Long duration training in this light zone is effective for energy expenditure, and progress in endurance training requires persistence. Many of the long distance runners are in the aerobic power zone, somewhere between the second and the third zone. So we're going 40 to 80 minutes, or somewhere between 20 and 40 minutes is how a lot of our cross-country runners would train in that zone. 70 to 80% of their maximum heart rate. And again, that would find you in your target heart rate zone. The 4 and 5 zones are the zones that you're looking at your sprinters, and that's how they would train. Maybe football players, because they say the average football play would be about 6 seconds. You're looking at your 40, your 40s and your 100-yard sprinters. That's how they would train in that zone. And if we go back up to the top here, back. That's going to train. It's going to tone your neuromuscular system. Those messages that are sent throughout your body. You want to train fast to be fast. So that's how people, coaches, and things look at the Polar Sport Zone and how they would use a heart rate monitor. We're going to go down the cardio room and we're going to feel what it would be like to be in each of those zones, or being at 50 to 60% of your target, or your maximum heart rate, 60 to 70%, and then all the way up to about 90% of your maximum heart rate, which would have you breathing really, really, really heavy. Okay. Okay, class, we're going to head down to the cardio room now. Thank you.